Hey, what's up, guys? It's SoberQ. Bringing you my first gameplay of Black Ops. This wasn't actually my first game, but
Domination.
um, it's like the first day still of playing. This is from like maybe an hour ago. Um, yeah, but so this game is really fun. It's kind of more difficult. It's sort of hard to explain, I guess, because it's kind of more difficult to play. But in some ways, like that's good because it's more rewarding when you get kills, so it's more rewarding when you get like a lot of kills in a game. Like I think this game I go 40, like I got like 40 kills and like 15 deaths, which kind of sucks because like 15 is like kind of a lot of times to die. But sometimes like I feel like you die like a lot easier in this. Like it doesn't really make sense because it seems like it's harder to kill people, but to me sometimes I feel like I'm dying like that. I feel like I'm getting shot through walls like blatantly, like I'll fall behind cover and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the bad stuff about the game because there's a lot of stuff that is really fun that I'm enjoying a lot. Like the RC car that I just used is really. I was going spy plane for a while, and I think I'll probably be doing spy plane like if I play, with only like one other person or if I'm playing by myself. But when I'm playing with a full party or like almost a full party, it's awesome to go with the RC. Like if somebody else is running with spy plane. As RC, I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed. I mean, unless you're out in like a really open map and people are looking for the car, then it's pretty much a guaranteed like one kill. If not, if you catch guys in a group, I think I haven't gotten any triples yet, but I've gotten a few doubles, and it's just really fun. I actually like to just pull it out and drive it around the map. It's just a little. It's almost like a joke sort of thing, and it's weird because the rest of the game is like so serious. Like Josh Olin was like, there's going to be no quick scoping, and you can't drop shot, which you kind of can drop shot. Yeah, you can still drop shot. Although it's not as prevalent, I'll say. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to really determine that now because it's only the first day of playing, and I'm sure that there's going to be some cheap stuff coming out at some point. Like I think the models before the patch, the models started being big like maybe like a week after Modern Warfare 2 came out, and then that was when everybody realized how amazing they were, and then I think they got patched maybe like 3 weeks after that. But I just hope that there isn't something like that comes, or that totally like destroys kind of everybody's will to play the game, because after a while that stuff happening, you're just like, I'm like, you kind of have to get away from it because it's just, nobody wants to be around that. So I've heard that there's a care package glitch. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Maybe they patched it already. I'm really not sure. But yeah, overall, I just really hope that the game continues to play, I guess, fair. Yeah. And there's not a lot of cheap stuff, and I like it because there's not, at this point, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of god setup. Like there's not. I mean, the M16 is really, the M16 is kind of nerfed. I feel like, because of the fact that there's no stopping power, you can't kill somebody with one burst. I mean, unless you get a headshot. But if you're at a distance and you're not hitting with all three of the bullets, then you're probably gonna have to take 3 bursts to kill them, which is kind of annoying. And actually, like, because of that, I don't really like burst fire. I mean, I don't really like the M16 that much. I mean, burst fire is like, okay, I use the Famas a lot in Modern Warfare 2, but I'm using the Famas now, and it's automatic, which is like seriously sweet. It's my favorite gun. I was going with the SMGs for a while, for like a lot, because I've been watching videos on YouTube of people using SMGs, and they look pretty sweet. But the thing about SMGs is that it's, I mean, up close it's really nice. For this map, it's actually pretty good. But the thing is, like, if you're trying to pick off somebody at a distance, like even these guys that I'm shooting right now, even, well, maybe not that far, but like say if you look up to like the window of the opposite house kind of thing, like there's so much recoil on the SMGs and the range is just not good enough for you to be able to, so you can hit them, but it just makes it hard. So when I'm using an SMG, I kind of find myself like not wanting to run out into open areas because, because I run a risk of having somebody start shooting at me from a range that's like too far for me to, be confidently able to, spin around and shoot them in the face. Yeah, so I started going with the Famas just because of that, and the Famas is like really sweet. I'm using sleight of hand, which is awesome. Sleight of hand is like even faster than it was in Modern Warfare 2, I think. It's like almost instantaneous, and I don't have sleight of hand pro, but that should make it like even better because it's you aim down the sight faster, and I feel like that really suits my playstyle. But like what's nice about it is that I really don't have that much of a problem with playing, you know, without sleight of hand. I mean, this whole time since I started playing this game, I've been playing without sleight of hand pro, and it's just not. It doesn't feel like a burden to, you know, to scope in really slow. And I know that a lot of people, like, not a lot of people use sleight of hand. They could use scavenger or they'd use marathon or whatever. But with assault rifles, especially in Modern Warfare 2, I just couldn't play without sleight of hand pro because it was just really slow. But that's nice that's really not the case in this game. I feel like in Modern Warfare 2 there were a lot of things that were more exaggerated. Like I mean, definitely playing without stopping power made your guns like super weak. And you'd think that it would be that way in this game, but everything is a little bit more like balanced in the sense that like I feel like the guns are sort of in between the stopping powered versions of guns in Modern Warfare 2 and the non-stopping powered versions, if that makes any sense. This is a sweet quad that I got with the Napalm Strike. This was the game where, like the game before this, I wasn't getting any kills with it, and I was just like, alright, I'm switching it out, and then I forgot to do it, and then I got like, I don't know, like 6-7 kills total with it. This game with like 2 of them. So that's like freaking sweet. The mortar team is supposed to be really good too. But what's it called? I think I had an attack helicopter coming there, and I went after the guy that was running away, and then I got shot by his teammate because I was being an idiot. Yeah, and here I go again with the RC car. God, it's awesome. So what was I saying? I was saying something about, oh yeah, so everything in this game, like I really like that the perks, they don't give you, or like I don't feel that I'm at a disadvantage when I don't use a certain perk, where I always felt like that in Modern Warfare 2 if I didn't use sleight of hand, or especially if I didn't use stopping power, if I didn't use ninja, I mean, honestly, because I play with a headset, like I kind of feel like I was advertising like my location to the entire map, to the entire game. I think I've said that in a couple of videos before, but it doesn't really seem like that in this. Like a lot of people have said that you can't sound horror, and I think that's true, because it's really, when you're walking, when you're not sprinting, like it's really hard to hear your own footsteps. Like they're really soft, and I don't know why, but sometimes it seems to me like depending on the surface that you're walking or running on, like your footsteps will disappear. I don't know why that happens, but I've definitely like noticed it. So yeah, and I haven't been using ninja at all. I don't think I've even unlocked ninja. I unlocked hacker, and I unlocked marathon for the third slot, and hacker is really good because it's like a wall hack for I mean it's like sit rep from Modern Warfare 2. I never really used sit rep, but like the stuff shows up in red, like claymores and camera spikes and all that stuff. But the thing with me is that I play like a lot of run and gun style sort of. I mean, you can't really tell from right here, but I tend to play like pretty aggressive, and so I will just like tend to run through doors without even looking down or looking, you know, because I'm supposed to have an advantage of being able to know where all the equipment is so that I don't die from a claymore, but I was just dying from a lot of claymores, so I was just like, you know what, you know, if I know where they are and I'm not looking, then I might as well just, you know, I'm gonna die from it anyway, so I might as well use something else. So I started using marathon because I felt like when you're sprinting without marathon, your sprint is like really short, and so marathon is really nice. Just be able to get that extra, and it's not even marathon. Marathon Pro is going to be kind of hard to get because you got to like capture some flags, I think, and along with doing a couple other things. But like having it's like an extreme conditioning plus sort of thing from Call of Duty 4. And I think World at War also. I don't remember. But yeah. That's basically like, this is basically the end of the game. I'm gonna have some more videos coming up, like, you know, discussing various things. I'm sure in a couple days my views on the game are gonna change, just like they changed from yesterday to today. But yeah, hopefully this was enjoyable. And just you know, subscribe if you liked it, and watch out for more videos. All right, thanks.